Good morning. We're going to be doing hair health today. All about how do we get wonderful, beautiful hair. So excited. Oh, just sharing. You know, I'm good now. Like, I want cool weather. Is that bad to say? I'm really not usually that person, but I could go back to fall, although I am enjoying the summer. I do like the summer. Oh, I did all these. Okay, here I am. How's everybody this morning? We have been, all right, it's been hot. Hi, we're doing hair health. We're talking about hair health today. What kind of food helps hair? What can we put in our hair? What can we make in our kitchen to have just beautiful, flowy, shiny hair? Hi. Hi, Kimmy A. All right, here I am. I don't know. I think there's a very big filter today on my. Hi. All right, here we go. Yay. Okay. So, let me get you started here. How's everybody? Hold, please. Hi, Lauren. We're going to talk about hair today. Lots about hair. Because it's just that kind of day. All right. How's everybody? We had the best time. Hi, EXO. We had the best time this weekend with Tyler and Janet. It was so nice. And today I wanted to get started. Hi. Oh, I know. Zona, the garden. Thanks for the follow already. Thank you. Good morning, Stephanie. How are you? Nice to see you. I'm going to just let some more people get on and then, thank you, Zona. I know, I love my kitchen, honestly. It's nice. It's easy to work in, for sure. Hickory cabinets. I think a lot of people, for the first time when they come and see me, they really love the cabinets and the kitchen. It's got a good vibe. But so welcome. Hi, Flying Nana. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. All right, so good morning out there. So today we're going to talk about hair health. And it kind of goes with like the hair thinning. We've been talking about autoimmune a lot. So if you're coming here for the first time, this is our kitchen pharmacy class every Wednesday morning at 8 a.m. We're going to switch it in the fall to later so people can see it. I'm just drinking water. Thank you. I wanted to talk a little bit about how food and healing and all of that sort of intertwines. I have all my notes, which get posted. So let's see. There's one other thing I wanted to look at. Oh, I know what I needed. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on. Nope, I don't see it. Okay. Well, I do know that I need some coffee. That's essential to the conversation. My mushroom coffee is essential. Okay, get that going. Do we need some light in here? I feel like it's not lit enough. Okay. Hold on, let me put some lights on. Set the stage. There we go. All right, so we've talked a lot. Hi, thank you for my heart. We've talked a lot about, food, the connection of food to a lot of different autoimmune issues. And we've I forget what we talked about last week. It wasn't thyroid, Epstein-Barr. Then we do you guys remember what we talked about last week? I forget. But it kind of triggered me to say, you know what? We need to talk about hair. And good morning, dude mom. How's it going? So excited. We have a lot of people here. So menopause, that's it. Hair thinning, menopause, it's kind of like all in there. So I kind of think, and I'm going to read a lot just so I don't miss anything like I always talk to you guys about. You know, when you go down the route of, or route, whatever you want to say, when you go down that route of like natural and hair care, you know, a lot of the like health food gurus will say, don't wash your hair for 7 to 10 days. I don't do that, but maybe like every 4 days, depending on how much I'm cooking, because sometimes, well, all the time, when you cook a lot in a professional space, your hair absorbs a lot of that, you know, the smells of the food, so it gets funky. But for people who aren't doing that, or not swimming in chlorine or anything like that, basic every day, you know, 3 to 4 days, 4 to 5 days is better, just because it keeps all of your natural oils in your hair, right? So if you can't do that, and then conditioning, right? Deep conditioning every 4 to 6 weeks. Now for me, deep conditioning means castor oil, jojoba oil, like I'll put that in my hair. The castor oil helps with like split ends and damage, you know, because I know I like to straighten my hair. Thanks for the follow, Cass. I like to straighten my hair. Thanks for my heart, me Ruby. And I, you know, I'm constantly doing that hot iron, because I have not, one day I'll have to leave my curly hair, because it's crazy. It's all over the place. One day I'm going to do that. You guys are going to be like, oh my God, I can't believe your hair, because you always see it straight. So protective measures, how do you do that? Coconut oil, aloe vera, jojoba, argan oil, honey, any kind of honey. You can make, let me get my coffee cup. You can make beautiful, and we're going to do that today. I'm going to show you what I make. I kind of throw everything in all at once. Thank you for my gift. Thank you, B. Thank you for my little tiny dinies. I'm going to show you like how I make all that, and we could just do it right now. Let's just get in it. So for like conditioner or heavy, like if I really need, I didn't bring my castor oil down. It's like a giant bottle. But you know, castor oil for me, and I don't know, I thank you guys. Thank you. Welcome, Phoebe. Thanks for my heart. Thanks for the heart, me. Hold on. I know I'm slowing down here. I got to get my coffee. And if you guys have questions and you want to chat, please. Good morning. Good morning, Queen Bee. We're talking about hair today. How do we keep our hair beautiful? Because I know we have quite a few of us, I'm sure, are dyeing our hair. It's probably one of the only chemicals I put in my hair, because I'm all gray. Hey, P. Jeffries, what's going on? Hi, Tyler. I realized I set up just on, you know, on the, I had everything ready, and then I realized, oh, we have to use Restream. So I had to reset everything. And I was still like almost on time by like 3 minutes. I'm so proud of me. Good morning, Jenny. All right, so let me just pour my coffee. I drink mushroom coffee. So it has a little Arabica coffee in it. I need that tiny little bit. All right. There we go. All right, so when I do this, I like jojoba oil. This one happens to not be organic, but I usually have the organic one. Thanks for my popular. And I will do like, just like maybe a tablespoon, right? And then I use, see, it's like a tablespoon of oil, not a lot. You can use castor. Chef Liz, hey, Mrs. Stay Happy, how are you? I swear by my mushroom coffee. Oh gosh. I mean, I have to tell you, just a little side note, when I started drinking mushroom coffee, I'm 61 now, for those of you guys who are here for the first time, and I lost all that like pain, like, I don't know, and it kind of gets me. Hey Cheryl, thanks for my Go Popular. I just love it. makes me think a little bit. You'll see as I go along, I stop skipping words. All right, so then what I do is I take my pure rosemary and I use the Now essential oils. I like them. I actually, the one of the family members of that company comes into our shop, into Nature's Temptations, and I love it. Now, I don't like cooking with rosemary at all, but I love putting it in my hair. So then 2 or 3 drops is enough. If you like neem oil, the neem seed oil, that's also a great hair conditioner. And I'm not gonna put it in my hair today because I just did this last week, so maybe by Friday. But I put like, I don't know, 4 or 5 drops in here. Sometimes if I know I'm gonna be out in the sun or I go to the beach, you know, I will take this and I just kind of mix it up. Oh, I'll show you. I'll put it a little bit in my ends. Look, see how much I have on my hand? It's like 2 fingers, and I go like this. Hi, Kim J. Thank you for lighting up my hand hearts. So now I rub it into my hands a little, and then I take it and I just put it on the ends of my hair. Just nice and simple, because obviously this is the part where it's like the most dry usually, and I just sort of do that. See? And you can't really tell, but it's deep conditioning. And you know, the rosemary keeps mosquitoes away. It's very strong smelling, so if you have to go anywhere or you don't want to smell like rosemary, but that's just simple, just like that. And this stays, like I just put this in a little container. If you have a little glass, like I have these little glass ones, and I'll just stick this in here. I mean, it's that simple. And it makes such a difference. Now, also, hold on, I want to save all of that. So this goes a long way, you know? It just goes a very long way. And then if you want to use coconut oil, you can infuse the neem, you can infuse the rosemary in coconut oil. And instead of buying expensive heavy conditioners, you can put that in like once a week or once every 2 weeks, depending on how dry your hair is. You could, thank you for my hand hearts, you could do like a deep conditioner, you're home, you know, over the weekend and you're just cleaning the house. Get olive oil or castor, coconut, any of those oils, and mix this in and sort of do a deep conditioner in your hair. You will not believe the difference in how good your hair feels. It's amazing. And it's, you know, yes, these are a little pricey when you first buy them, but they last a very, very long time. You don't need a lot, and it really goes a long way. So honey, same thing, and we'll get into that in a few minutes about honey, but that's the first one. I also treated myself to the honeybee girl. What is it? Honey girl, it is. How long do you leave it in? I'll leave it in, sometimes I leave it in all day, because my hair gets dry, especially after I color it. Maybe the week after or 10 days after, I'll put it in. Like if I'm home after like a Wednesday class and I know I'm gonna be here all day, I'm not going anywhere. Yes, Honey Girl's a little pricey. You don't need this, you can make your own. I just happen to have it in the store, and I wanted to try it. But honestly, you can make your own. You can make your own. What color do you use on your hair? This one is a box, but I used to go to somebody, you know, and she moved, so I don't know where I'm going next. But it's like a dark brown with like, I like the red in it. I like red. I'm not a camel highlight girl, but I don't do all those highlights. I just put it in my hair. I think I do one of those natural ones. Honestly, I don't know. I can't type. Lauren, hi. I'm just drinking my coffee. All right. What don't we look at? What don't I know? I'm so bad. I have no idea what I use. Okay, so let's talk about staying clear. What are you looking for in your shampoos and conditioners that you don't want? Sulfites, silicones, they create a buildup and they block moisture. So you want to read your labels, right? Mineral oil and anything petroleum based, because that clogs the pores of your hair and also causes buildup. Phthalates, found in synthetic fragrances, may cause irritation, and again, our favorite, hormone disruptors. Some people do henna hair dye. I've heard it's a good chemical-free alternative. Yes, that's like old school hippie hair, and I used to do that when I was much younger, just for fun. I've not used it to actually dye my hair, but people do use it all the time and love it. I'm just drinking my coffee. Yeah, and then let's see, coal tar and synthetic color dyes linked to irritation, formaldehyde, carcinogen, and irritant. As we learn all the hair care info, let's work on tapping. Yes. Oh yeah, we have to get to 200,000 now. Where's Robin when we need her? I do. I use Acure, A-C-U-R-E. It's my favorite. I sent you a message last week about why I use the glutathione patch. Did you see it? No, Jenny, I want to find that. I'm going to remember today. Let me make my note. Jenny, glutathione patch. Okay. Yes, I definitely want to try that. I was just thinking, what was I just looking at? I think I just saw those patches. I looked them up for sure. 100% Pure brand. Oh, okay. I don't know that one. I like Acure, A-C-U-R-E. I like them. Some of the brands that are, I'm sorry, what hair product do you use? Acure, A-C-U-R-E. I also, interestingly enough, there's one in like the big box pharmacy stores. I think it's called Native. It's like a square, it's like sort of like a rectangle white bottle. I don't know the name, but I like that shampoo. I just don't know how good it is for your hair, but it always seems to leave my hair better. But Acure is the one I use all the time. A lot of the natural ones, they don't get soapy, because that soapy stuff is a chemical, right? It's not something you need in your hair, but we're so used to it. You know what else I love? I like the bar. Did you ever see those that they look like soap bars? I'm not a big fan of Lush, the Lush soaps, because they use some not so great ingredients, but sometimes they have ones that are clean and pure that I like. I was out in that market out in Seattle, and I found a soap company there. It was a few years ago, and I just ran out of their soap. It was like a bar soap that I loved, and they didn't use any chemicals. Avita for years. Yeah, I think Avita's good. Just check the ingredient list. Drying agents. Pike Place, yes, B. Isopropyl, SD. Acure has great skincare too. Yeah, A-C-U-R-E. Also, I like goat milk. Yeah, sometimes I like the goat milk. Sometimes that leaves, sometimes I get a little, after a few uses, it hurt. I'm not a big fan, but it's pretty good. The alcohol causes the dryness in the hair. Triclosan, PEGs, DEA, TEA, associated with hormonal and cancer. Synthetic fragrance may contain undisclosed chemicals. I mean, wherever I can, in C4, need DJ glasses goal. Oh, do I need to put that? We got into C4 again? Yay! All right, should I change that? Let me see if I can put the DJ. Those DJ glasses, we need those a lot, don't we? All right, let me see. Oh, we got our 10. All right, let's see if I can change the goal. Set a new goal. How many DJ glasses do we need? Oops. Oh, here they are. Ooh. I think it's usually 5, right? Look at me getting so efficient. Did it. Okay. Yay, let's go. I know, Janet. Are you guys awake? They got home like midnight last night. It's so nice to see. We had a really nice time. It was kind of good. There was one moment I'm going to share, and Tyler and I just, thank you. Woo, woo, woo. Hey, Anne-Marie, you can check your products on the Yes, Anne-Marie. I always forget to tell you guys that, but I do use that often. In fact, it's free to, thank you, Kim Ye. It's free to get on their mailing list, but Environmental Working Group is a great website. They really do a very good job, looking at products and sort of talking about how clean they are and how environmentally safe they are. It's a good, I like it. It's great. I use Cornucopia Institute. What else do I follow? I mean, I actually follow the USDA Organic. I'm on their website. I mean, I'm on their mailing list. I read a lot. Thank you for my heart, me, Andrea. Thank you, XO. Oh, the story. Oh, I said at one point we were working side by side together, and Tyler turned around and I was like looking at him and I was thinking to myself, my God, we're very similar people. And he turned around and he's like, I think we're very similar people. I was like, yeah, we are. It was kind of like, we just realized we're very much in sync and we work so well together. It was really, I feel like we're going to be working together for a while. It was really, we just had a great time. It was like they were family from day one. Did you think that's what I was going to say? I mean, there was a few stories, but we really worked as much as we could, you know. All right, so stay clear of those tips. Read labels, ingredient transparency, environmental working group, very important. At one point you were both saying the same thing. Yeah, we did, right? And the food, I mean, you try and be in a food coma, but it's kind of hard, you know? It's kind of hard to eat like old school, but their cooler, I asked them, and I know you guys remember, I said, bring a cooler with you, make sure it's empty. And that cooler was it was like a big one, like a regular size big cooler, and it was packed with food. I was like, here, take this, take this, take this. It was so nice. My refrigerator's empty. My freezer got emptied. It was great. All right, so let's see. Yes. Oh, you know, who just said, Anne-Marie, actually in my notes, read labels, opt for free form claims, sulfite-free, silicone-free, paraben-free, phthalate-free. Really pay attention to that. It's so important. You're in perimenopause, you're not, you're older, even young. Guys, 30 and older, if you know people that are 30 years old, 25 to 40, get them to know about us here. Because I notice that age group really is starting to click and understand. Yes, we need some newbies out there. Any newbies out there? Jump in, join the Heart Me, get involved. Hot Bridge. If you haven't dropped a Heart Me here before and you like your creators, do that. It makes a difference. Chuvani Collagen, awesome. It's great. It's in my coffee. Thanks, Rerock. Thanks for the follow. But if you know young people that younger than us or younger than you, let them know what's going on, because they really are going to be sort of the people that push us forward to really understanding, health and what we put in our bodies, and we got to get to them quick. Good morning, Mare. Good morning, beautiful friend. I was going to ask you if you add it to your coffee. Yes, it's always in my coffee. All right, so Anne-Marie, if you're still out there, it says here, choose products with simple botanical ingredients, blah, blah, blah. Use tools like Environmental Working Group's Skin Deep database to assess product safety. So very important. Environmental Working Group has something. Yes, Cheryl, thank you so much. that database, it's really good. Sulfate-free cleansers, gentle, non-stripping, rinse-out conditioners. And that's where, like, you know, rosemary has a very softening, very loving, even though it smells very astringent and it cleans, I use it as a rinse too. Like, I'll take filtered water in my spray bottle. I have some right here. I'm going to show you. This is what I do. Now, sometimes when I would go swimming, because I love to swim, but the chlorine was really getting to me. So I've taken a few years off because it was too much, but swimming is like my exercise language. And now, so I have this nice bit of water and then a couple of drops. Again, remember, you don't need a lot, but I'll put like 4 drops in here. Yeah, what I would do is I would take rosemary and I would put like vitamin C powder and a few, I forget what else. I have to look for you swimmers out there. Missy, thank you for the heart. Good morning. Oops, come on, get on there. You know, I got this from Grove. They sent a glass bottle. Of course, now it's not going to go back on, right? And I kind of mix this up and I spray this in my hair. I do the mist. Come on, mist. Yeah, there it is. Can you smell that? So that, you know, when you get out, it kind of takes the chlorine out of your hair with a little bit of vitamin C. But this is great. Like, if you're cleaning the house, you're staying home, and you're watching TV for the night, and you want to just kind of mist your hair with this and leave it in, and then when you shower, you take it out. It really does a great job with your hair. So it's just another way. You just ordered the Primal Collagen? You're talking about like Primal Kitchen? Because they're a great company as well. I like that company. Oh my God, my whole space smells like, what do you call it? Rosemary. You know, you could clean your counters with this too, by the way. It's very cleansing. Okay, scalp massage, blood circulation, again, natural oils. You can use any of this. Dry scalp, here we are, sister. Alicia, check your shampoos. If there's alcohol products in your shampoos and conditioners, you're probably using them too much. So I was just showing them before. This is jojoba oil with some neem. I read smelling rosemary increases cognitive function, for sure. Selsun for my son's hair. Yeah, that stuff is pretty strong. So you would why are you using that? The Selsun Blue, those are strong. You're using it because of dandruff or something. So dandruff is usually a symptom of some type of food sensitivity. So it might be worth it to test for that. Would you recommend putting some rosemary in the shampoo? You could. Does it help diarrhea? I don't know that. Yeah, rosemary, Brenda, that's why we're using it. It's great for, repels bugs. Yeah, it does all of those things. Thanks for the follow, Kelly. That for what? So Alicia, this, I used this morning, I put jojoba. Now jojoba oil is the oil closest to the oil in our skin. So it's a great oil to use to help you with your hair. So Jana, that's a good question, and I'm gonna answer that from a sort of like a not necessarily an education standpoint, but to me, dandruff is a symptom of something internal. So it could be a food sensitivity, it could be a reaction to shampoo or conditioner that you're using. Again, tallow, also really good for your hair. I mean, I just don't know if you want to smell like beef, so I don't really talk about it too much. I talk about, if you have a dry scalp, coconut oil might help that dry flakiness. And I think we have some information as we move forward. Honey, all of these things condition the scalp in a nice way. And you can try each one to see which one works best for you. A little bit of honey could work. But for me, dandruff, I think I would probably use, and I've got to look if I added that in, but I'm going to add that in for you guys. My thing would probably be either like a coconut oil conditioner with maybe a little rosemary, like take coconut oil. Let me show you. And again, what's great about this is you don't need a lot. You just don't need a lot. Dried out to be removed. Cosmetology. Dandruff will be similar to cradle cap. Yeah, I think that, but don't you think, Britt, I'm making sourdough bread now and give me gas. Does that mean I might be gluten sensitive? Could be BH. So when you say cradle, but so Britt, when you have dandruff, right, be similar to cradle cap, that needs to be dried out to remove. So then maybe an astringent like a rosemary might help it. I want to look that up. So do you know from a holistic standpoint, instead of those harsh shampoos? Moisture, yeah. It went away and now it's back. The Selsun Blue really helped, but now it's back. Yes, right, Britt. So vinegar rinse, then use coconut oil, clear the scalp. I find, thank you for my heart, me. Thanks, Alicia. I find vinegar, for me, to be too astringent. I like the rosemary for that particular reason. And I wonder, and I want to look this up, dandruff, flaky. So for me, like I like to say, Britt, what's the cause, right? Scent perfume, thank you, Alicia. Using the rosemary and carrier for the dandruff will make it able to just comb right off. Right, Britt, and I wonder too, I made my own hair serum, right, with rosemary, jojoba, and black African castor oil. That's exactly what we're doing, Mare. Yep, well, we're gonna get to aloe. Sometimes I put it all of it in. So something like this spray, guys, with just like a nice clean water or even a distilled water with the rosemary, you can spray that into your hair. Will the hair be greasy? A little bit, but then when you shampoo it out, the results are what you're looking for. So, Britt, I want to find the root cause of the dandruff because that's coming from the inside out, I believe. I think dry scalp might be what we're putting on our hair is drying it out, but from inside out, right? Like, so if you think about it, when you start clogging your pores and you can't get the oils out of your hair, that's what starts that dry scalp, the itchiness and all of that. How long should it sit in the hair before washing it? I do anywhere from, I'm cleaning the house or I'm working on stuff. I'll leave it in an hour, 2 hours, blah, blah, blah. I stay greasy over the weekend and then wash on Sunday. Exactly. It just depends. It's going to depend on your hair type. Candida, maybe. Yup. Scalp issues. Yeah, I would say yes to that. And I think also, I don't think we can deny the fact that scalp issues are coming from the actual shampoos we're already using. Hey, Gigi. Hey, Gigster. You got beautiful shine on your hair. Kelly, I think this comes from, I use the Cure shampoo. I love that mug. Ooh, these are, Bridge, these are from Ireland, a potter called Nicholas Moss, M-O-S-S. My husband's family lives in Ireland, so when we go there, they're in, outside of, between Waterford and Wicklow, I believe. Thank you. They have so many beautiful patterns. Check them out. They're so pretty. Candy, wait, beautiful shine. Yeah, and then I use I spray the rosemary water in my hair. I use the jojoba. And this jojoba is neem seed oil, rosemary. I put this stuff in my hair all the time. So I shouldn't say all the time. Once a week, I do it. Gotta head into a meeting. Have a good day. Good day too. I like grapeseed oil. It's a seed oil. I'm not using it. Change. Alicia, try some of these. Try the jojoba oil because the jojoba oil is the closest oil. Neem. It's a plant. Neem seed oil. It's a plant that is great for nails, cuticles. Like if you have dry cuticles, look, you could just put this on here. It's great for this. Like I'll do this. What about pumpkin seed? Also excellent. It's next on my list. All of those. Pumpkin seed. These are my go-tos though. I use neem oil, jojoba, castor, and coconut. Yes, neem, yes. And I was making my own handmade scrubs. Yeah, Alicia, it doesn't take a lot for us to get back to doing that. You don't need all this. If you love moisturizer on your skin, for me, watch this. So I do use a lot of Honey Girl, but jojoba, it really is. It's clean. This one happens to not be organic. Usually, I must have picked up the wrong one, but because they have a non-GMO, and then we have a certified organic, and I usually pick up the certified organic. But this is my moisturizer. I think that's the best. I know I'm not getting any petroleum oils on my skin. I do use the Honey Girl scrub, but it's very easy to make our own sugar scrub, All right, so let's talk about that. So now rinse out conditioner, moisturizers, detergents, the natural oils and butters, those are much better. Neem is strong, but it's helpful. It's antifungal. Yes. Now, going back to what Brett and I were talking about, dandruff. Is it fungal from Candida? I would imagine you're going to have to. Yes. Honestly, rosemary is the best, to me, scrub for your scalp. If you put that on, you will see. Like sometimes I'll just take a little castor oil, and I'm talking a drop. Argan oil for my face, very good. You should try, Anne-Marie, what you like. I would see if you could get organic jojoba because, like I said, it's the closest to our natural skin oils. But argan oil is wonderful too. Those are all great. Whatever works for you, but try a couple of different ones and see. I mean, I put the jojoba all over. Like all my legs, like my elbows. Like I don't have any dry skin on my elbows at all. Yeah, if you're loving the life, we got to get our taps up. Do I sound like, where's our Robin? We need Robin. I got to get that baby. We got to get that baby a tapper. All right, so building and maintaining a consistent routine, obviously with everything that we do, right? Basics, cleanse, condition, moisturize, seal, and protect is the way that we look at this. I have jojoba oil, I'm gonna try it, yeah. And get some rosemary. Rosemary is like the prince of herbs for your hair. It's like the one, Moisturize, use water-based leave-ins and seal with oils, right? So, night care. Oh, this is important. I didn't know this. Those Blissy silk pillowcases that they talk about that's so good for your skin. I notice, and Britt, if you're still here, for your hair to wrap it in silk or satin hair wrap, that actually keeps the moisture in. So if you're using synthetic fibers or even cotton fibers on your pillow, I didn't know that. When we were kids, I remember, is this for both genders? Yes. Both genders can do this. Both genders. No different. And really for men too, they are more prone to baldness, and they're using, they're using a lot of smelly, perfumed hair products too. And those things are clogging their pores. So to use rosemary in their hair is good, and neem oil, like rubbing that around their scalp, doing this. Did you ever see those things that like scalp massagers? Oh, I have one upstairs. I forgot to show it. If Izzy comes down, I'm going to ask her to go get it. I have one of those. It's like a bamboo, goes in your head, and you just kind of like, get your, they feel so good, right? But they're doing a lot. They're waking up your scalp. When you go to the hair salon and they get in there and they do they wash your scalp, and that you get the one person that really scrubs your scalp really well. I mean, that's so important for men. It feels so good, but really what it's doing, it's waking up your head. Now, you take that and you do it with rosemary. Look, you can see my hair starting to get, because I still have the oils on my fingers, but you get in there with the rosemary and you kind of do this to your head. It's very invigorating, but think about that. It's invigorating, but it's waking up the scalp, right? And then you use the rosemary or a neem oil, you give that to the men in your life. It definitely does that. My scalp, love that for you. Yeah, it's so good. It's so good to do that. Britt, you got to hang around on when we do skincare and everything, because it's good to, get that backup. Because remember, I'm a chef, but I've studied food and healing. So I really, there's a lot going on here, and I love to connect all of this. You're brand new? Well, welcome. You have a new home. Welcome. Thank you for your fan. We need to get 2 more today to get us up above our 100. It's very important to the algorithms. Okay, so let's see. So hydrate, eat well, drink enough water, eat nutrient-rich diet with protein, vitamins, especially biotin and B vitamins, iron, healthy fats, omega-3s, right? Again, it's the same thing we talk about every time. It's all the same. Thank you for my roses. All right, so holistic perspective. I love this. This is where I come from. Healthy hair starts from the inside. Stress reduction, whole food detoxification, plant-based derived oils. You have me in my AirPods? That's awesome. Thanks, Britt. Avoid environmental toxins, processed foods, long-term hair and scalp well-being, right? So biotin is crucial for keratin production. So I have two biotin. I'm going to show you what I take every single day. These are my favorite. These are my 2 favorite, and before you guys ask me, I'm gonna mirror so you see it. These are my 2 favorite vitamins. The first one is, and they're both from BioSil. This is their new one. It's an advanced hair and nail care. Oops, let me see. Now that it's mirrored, I have to do it different. Okay, there it is. Can you see that? And then the other one, I'll show you guys too. The other one is their first advanced formula that they used. These are really very good. If you're having issues with your hair, just include, this is what I use. I lost 70 pounds recently, eating only clean, whole foods. I feel so good. Your class has helped me a lot, Bridge. That's so awesome. I love that. Yes, if you guys are real cacao butter, I love in my homemade soaps, and pepper with turmeric oatmeal for skin. Love that, Kelly. Oh, you're also on adrenaline. How are you? Nice to see you. So these are vitamins that I use, right? So keratin, for keratin production, all of that stuff, especially if you do a lot of stuff to your hair or your diet's not exactly great, or, I know that a lot of people are on those, medicines now to lose weight, or you've had a lot of surgeries and your hair is thinning, it is very important. It's so awesome, Bridge. Thank you, Anne-Marie. Thank you. I know, right? Do you know how many women? I think you're like the fifth or sixth person that's reached out to me and has said that. And I will tell you, I mean, since I've been here with you guys and cooking more and having to eat all the food that's in my fridge, well, and also I went gluten-free. Do you color your hair? Yes. I go to a regular salon, but I do ask them, VJ, to use the cleanest version. So my salon person used to get me, they used to get some kind that was like a little less chemicals. But it's the only thing that I use that's not organic. That's it. It's probably the worst thing I can do, because every time I do it too, you guys are gonna crack up. I'm always sitting in my chair and I'm going, oh my God, this dye is seeping into my head. But I don't know why, I'm just not ready to be gray yet. I'm just not ready. I'm just not ready. But being gluten-free, I started being gluten-free in February, March, April, May, June. I think it's been 4 months. I know, Hannah, but I'm not, I haven't, okay, good. I'm glad. I don't want you guys to think like I want you to know that I do practice what I preach. But again, I feel like I'm trying to offset things, right? 66 and loving your natural hair. Oh, we rock. I'm not ready. I'm 61. My daughter's 18. And you know how many people go to me, oh, are you her grandmother? And I feel like, I'm just not ready. I will be one day. I know I will, because sometimes I get so tired. I try to convince myself every month. I know, I'm with you. So I forget how long it's been that I've been gluten-free now. And I dropped like 35 pounds just doing that. Like, this jacket was literally tight on me when we first started. And that's just strictly not eating black walnut it's great for dark hair coloring. Really? Oh, I'm gonna have to look at that. All right. Ooh. Anyway, so eating clean, changing your diet, just those little shifts makes such a difference, for sure. All right, back to hair care. All right, so trim regularly, snip it a little bit. I am way due for a trim, but I know when I sit down and get ready for my trim, my hair's coming off. I'm one of those people, like, I can sit in the hair salon, they go, oh, you should do this, this, and this, and I'm like, all right, it'll grow back if I don't like it. I'm 54, gray and blonde, and the kid at the movie theater asked if I was getting a senior ticket. I would be so pumped. Don't you love that, Anne-Marie? Ugh. I know, my kid was like, she's 18 now, and she was 6. And she was probably like 9 or 10, and I was dropping her off at school, and the new, person that sits and watches, she's, oh, are you dropping her off? Are you her grandmother? I'm like, no, I'm her mom. What are you talking about? Time to color my hair. I know, right? That's how it feels. All right, so holistic, organic voices. Okay, so now, I like to share with you what the medical medium talks about, and Green Med Info, and like the organic brands. I like these are my people. Hi Gina, how's it going? And I really like to give you their perspective. Now, what's his name? Something William. I forget his first name, but he's a little kind of out there. However, we need one more new person to drop that heart rate today to get us over the edge. So if you're out there and you're loving this, just drop it. Anthony Williams, that's it. he talks about, yep. I find him very interesting. And when everybody says, conventional blah, 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 or even medical la, 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 says no, I got carded over my daughter because young genes run on my mom's side. I like that. I know people don't realize that I'm 61, but still, I think if I had gray hair, they would say it. So that's why it's even so more odd when somebody says to me, are you her grandmother? I'm like, what? Do I look like I'm that old? Anyway, so stress reduction, whole food nutrition, detoxification, we said. Plant-derived oils, we said that. Avoid environmental toxins. So really check your shampoo. It's very important. Now, I've noticed the big box stores have come out with some new, like a Walgreens or a CVS. I've noticed, and I've bought a shampoo, like I told you, I think it's called Native or something. It's like in a rectangle box. I don't think it's completely good, and a lot of them still have the alcohol. Good morning, Aunt Angela. But, in a pinch, if I'm traveling and I don't know where there's a health food store and I want to get a good shampoo, I'll do that. But we talked about biotin. Okay, we did all this. Omega-3 fatty acids. So if you're, I know I'm all over the place. That's really important. Flaxseed, chia, walnuts reduces scalp inflammation. Okay, ground flax. You make my own shampoo, baking soda and water. See? Do you add like neem oil to that or the rosemary? I used to do all of that. I don't do it as much. I haven't done it in so long, but I am getting back to that. Doc Bronner, good for everything. He's so great. I love them. Are pecans good? I love pecans. Well, you're not eating them, Bridge, so it doesn't matter. But it's specifically walnuts. I'd have to look up if pecans are good. Hi, Mystical. I'm drinking my coffee. It's coffee. All right. So omega-3 acids from flaxseed, chia, and walnuts. Specifically, those three things. Hi, Pittsburgh. How's it going? Nice to see you. It's nice to see you. Here's a routine like the health food people talk about. I just got something on your live, couldn't read it. On you live, couldn't read it. Oh, I don't know. All right, so pre-poo, like pre-shampoo, that's when you put your oils in. So, okay, today you're home, maybe it's like 10 days after you dyed your hair, you can feel it just really not good, it's super dry when you wash it or whatever. It was a white box, I have no idea. That's gonna be, I made it. Robin, we need you. It's 9 o'clock. We've been on almost an hour and we only have 24,000. I'm like, where's Robin? I said I'm gonna buy, my first baby present is I'm gonna buy you the baby a tapper. Instead of him holding the rattle, he's gonna hold the tapper. Let's see if we can get everybody to 200. Can we do it? Small and mighty. All right, pre-poo, pre-shampoo. You're gonna take the oil, right? You're gonna massage that in with the rosemary and really get into your hair, all over your scalp, sort of like give it that nice rub that you get when you get your hair done, right? Cleanse, then you're gonna use the sulfate-free shampoo, right? And that will pull out the oils. Now remember, if you use too much, your hair is gonna be greasy on the other end. It's gonna be oily looking. Like now that I've been playing with my hair, you're gonna see it's gonna have that in it, but I don't really care. TikTok is changing things in a bit via policy. Uh-oh. I know, I gotta connect with HK and see why. Cheryl, that baby, did you get a picture? I got 2 pictures. Oh my gosh. Smiling at his abuela already. All right, condition. Follow with a moisturizing and deep conditioner. You know, if you really want to, I think coconut oil is a great conditioner. It's my New York. I know, I don't know what that was. Next time, take a picture. You know, see if you can snap a picture on the phone and then send it to me. Moisture and seal. Apply a leave-in and seal with oil or butter. And then you style and protect. Style, protect, like they have those heat protectors. Yes, it is. Wait, hold on. I don't remember what we were just saying, Kelly. Oh, TikTok's changing things. Oh, yeah. I don't know what that means to us, but I'm going to keep going. All right, top foods, fatty fish. It's all the same stuff, guys. Salmon, sardines, tuna, herring. I'm not eating any of that. Maybe salmon. I'm going to get my omega-3s from flax, which I eat 2-3 times a day. Remember, here's my little pot. Here's my pot. I keep this. It gets sprinkled on everything. Avocado, gluten-free toast, salad, oatmeal, whatever I'm eating, this is going on there all the time. Flaxseed, that's where I get my omega-3s. Then, let's see what else. A good vitamin D, selenium, and B vitamins. Remember, I also take my biotin. I know I need it because my nails are in water all the time. They are constantly breaking. You know, I work with my hands. I constantly have them in vegetables, water. They're wet, washing produce. I was going to just say washing dishes, but I don't have to do that often. You buy it ground? Nope. I buy the whole seed, Deanna. And I have a seed grinder. Let me show you. Oh, here it is. It's a Mr. Coffee. And I grind it here. And then it's like, that will last me, 5 days. Eggs. Excellent. Vitamin B7, protein, critical for keratin. The main protein in your hair production. 2 grinders, 1 for seeds and 1 for spices. Oh, that's smart. I love that. Dark leafy greens, spinach, kale, Swiss chard, broccoli, high in iron, vitamin A, folate, and antioxidants. Iron boosts scalp circulation and follicle nourishment. So if you have low iron, your hair might be thinning. So keep that in mind. Vitamin A and C helps with sebum production for scalp hydration. Nuts and seeds, walnuts, almonds, Brazil nuts, high in selenium. 2 a day is great if you have Hashimoto's. Flaxseed, chia, sunflower seeds, pumpkin seeds. Contains omega-3s, acids, selenium, vitamin E, zinc, and biotin. So, I love seeds sometimes more than nuts. They're easy to digest, fun to chew, great snack. Right? Legumes and beans, lentils, kidneys, soybean, chickpeas, plant-based protein, iron, zinc, and biotin. Me too. All right, colorful fruits, avocado, berries. Do you see the pattern here? Sweet potatoes, carrots, beta carotene, crucial for scalp oil production and cell growth. Chicken, turkey, lean beef. Iron, growth, structural integrity of the hair. Pumpkin and sunflower. Mystical, those are my favorite. My guilty pleasure is salted, roasted sunflower seeds. I think that's probably in my top favorite snacks. I love that. I love the salty, crunchy. I love that. Love salted sunflower seeds. Okay, so whole grains, B vitamins, selenium, follicle nourishment, thyroid function. So you get where I'm going, right? All of the above. Hydrate well, keep your scalp healthy, your hair. Consider plant-based sources. Flaxseed, omega-3, did that. Foods to avoid. It's the same thing we've been talking about since September. Sugar, high glycemic foods. High glycemic foods can trigger blood sugar spikes. So listen how this works. You eat a high glycemic food, you know, you start your day and you have those spikes where you're tired, and we talk about this all the time. And then, here it is. And that leads to the hormonal imbalance. That's the increase in androgens. Inflammation reduces the blood flow to the hair follicles, all of which contribute to hair thinning and loss. So, you know, when the hubbies are stressed at work or they have a high stress job, start feeding them some biotin. If you see them fall, you know, starting to lose their hair, or you got sons, you know, teach them this. Let them read this if they're not here today. Let them watch this, because it really makes a difference. Fried, greasy food can clog hair follicles, increases inflammation, blocks the essential nutrients from getting to your scalp. Processed fast foods, we're small but mighty, often high in unhealthy fat, sugar, sodium, you know, all of that stuff. This is all linked, thank you for my roses, all linked to poor hair quality and increased hair loss. Dairy products, milk, cheese, yogurt, raises testosterone and DHT levels, which can shrink hair follicles. Oh, hold on, I got the puzzle. Okay, we fixed it. Shrinks hair follicles. Can you believe that? We got 100. We hit the 100 mark. Yay. Excessive alcohol dehydrates both the body and the scalp. And artificial sweeteners, aspartame, which you guys have a list of all the ways they name aspartame now. And let's see, food additive and preservative. It's been implicated, though evidence is still emerging. I know, all the time, Robin. Triggering or worsening hair thinning. Let's say fish, mercury in fish, right? Chronic intake of mercury, hair loss. Interesting. Red meats, processed red meats. Now, I would say 100% grass-finished, high omega-3 meats from small local farms are not going to be as an issue as much as you know, the red meats and processed meats. Like if you're eating McDonald's, that's not meat, in my opinion, right? Sorry, McDonald's. Inflammation, hormone levels, potentially can accelerate that androgenic hair loss. Excessive intake of selenium, vitamin A, and E has been shown to cause or worsen hair loss. So don't just start eating a ton of it and overdo your vitamins. Carbonated drinks. Crazy. Soda and other carbonated beverages are high in sugar, cause dehydration, and often contain caffeine or artificial sweeteners. They negatively affect hair health. All right. So once again, we're talking about the same foods. You got to eat the same foods. All right. If you are new here, let's do a commercial break real quick. If you're new here, tap on the link in my bio. We have cooking classes. If you have some health issues that you're dealing with and you need some support or food or recipes made, we're just damaged. Mystical, it's just a shift. That's all we have to do. Small little shifts, one at a time, and you just start to feel better. What do you specialize in? It's Manders. It's Manders now. It's Manders now. I specialize in cooking. I am a chef. I'm going to call you It's because I can't figure out what it says. It's Mandersnow. Only whole foods, it's all I crave. It makes a difference, right? So I specialize in food. I am a chef. It's Madison, if you've been here, if this is the first time you're here, I've been cooking organic whole foods, nibbling on raw kale. I know, Gigster, right? We're creating a beautiful, small but mighty bubble. I've been a whole food chef for over 40 years. I cook in a health food store for the past 20. And Manders, okay, just wondering if you specialize in people with gut issues such as IBS. So yeah, I don't necessarily specialize in that, but I can help you. So what I do is we talk about whole foods. We talk about organic foods. That's my big thing, is eating organic, whole, clean foods. And if you stick with me long enough, you start to make the connections of why you're not feeling good. And if you want help in diet or menus or recipes to help you through your issues, if you click on the link in my bio and you go to that, we call it Stan, you go see Stan. There's a recipe vault with over 300 recipes. It's $5 a month, and you have access to every kitchen pharmacy class that's in there. And although I haven't done IBS, have we really specifically worked on the gut yet? Have we done gut health? There might be a whole thing about gut health. And then you can also book a 30-minute, which usually turns into an hour, I have to admit, call where I create sort of recipes specific to what you love, your blood type, all of it. And I really sort of help you, and then you take it to your doctor, get that seal of approval, and off you go. I could do a gut class again. Maybe we do a gut class part 2 and get very specific. Let me see what I've done already, and we'll put it on the calendar. I'm thinking, Tyler, we should make, I was thinking already that I have like an actual calendar that they can get. Yeah, 1 coffee a month, that's it. What can I do for natural lymphatic system draining? Well, there's a lot of that, like, massaging, the bouncing, all of that, what you eat to stop clogging your lymphs. We haven't really talked about that either. So there's one-on-one calls that you can just chat with me about. There's a lot of different things, and I've had quite a few people get on that call with me, and I design specific menus that work for just what you're about. I even go and find out what your blood type is. I don't do it, you tell me, and I create that just for you. So peruse that the store. Check it out, and at the very least, join the community so you have access to all the menus. YouTube, you can go. There's over 700 videos that you can watch now on my YouTube channel, The Organic Food Movement, where you can sort of look up those kitchen pharmacy classes and all of that. Hey, Cuddlebug. And then the Book of Face, free to join. There's a lot of information in there, all kinds of recipes and kitchen pharmacy recipes there. You can become a subscriber here for $2.99. And once you are part of the community, there's like a wonderful bubble surrounding you, Manders, and you can you'll have all the support you need. It's very good, and I'm constantly talking to you guys about food and healing. Gene Key about the DNA. Yes. Genetic testing is really good. Do you still have the free recipes from your lives and store, Deli? Pine, you can access some of it. I still post some free recipes once a week. Recipes drop in the Book of Face still. Yes. Tyler picks. I let him choose which ones go to you. But really, for $5 a month, you have access. It's constantly being updated. I think, for me, it keeps me, it's all I focus on is how much value am I giving you for $5 a month. I really want you to feel like if you support that, you are, it's really there for you. And it just helps me buy food and do that. My daughter said she helped me with the belt so I can do it. Aw, that's sweet. You have a good daughter. All right, and I have a cookbook. Love by the Ladle. If you're new here and you haven't gotten the book, and if you want to, I just ordered the paper copy too. But there's 28 different soups in here. They're gluten-free, or you can make them not. Yep, the Vault, that's awesome. Oh, I'm so happy, Mystical. And you can, thank you for that support. Tell your daughter I appreciate it. So this is available too, and if you buy it through the link in my bio, I'll sign it for you. I love Bridge. That's probably my favorite soup. Esquirrel isn't in season yet, organic. We're waiting to get it. I can't wait. I find when I'm meal planning for the week, I dig through the recipe vault and stand so many. Yeah, it really helps, right? And even the kitchen pharmacy. We're gonna do a couple of things now too. I wanna show you that you can make. We're gonna do a couple more hair tonics, and I sat here and cried because I'm missing so many great recipes. Mystical! You're making me feel sad. Oh, and there's a pre-booking for the cleanse book. That's super awesome. It's 240 pages. It's very in-depth, tons of recipes if you're into cleansing. It's great. It's only $15. And you can get it on pre-sale right now. All right. Sugar intake and hair thinning. If you're a sugar bug, take a look at that. Because high sugar content, it elevates your blood sugar, insulin spikes, hormone imbalances, all that stuff. And that's what contributes to inflammation. It impairs the circulation, reduces nourishment to the hair roots. So another good reason, fruits are okay. Fruits are fine. We're going to talk about what's really the best. High selenium foods. Only eat two Brazil nuts a day. That's all you need. If you have Hashimoto's, though, be careful. A lack of antioxidants. So a diet that deprives hair and scalp of the protective compounds that fight oxidative stress, inflammation. So berries are fabulous. Berries are a great source of high antioxidants. I love stone fruits, tart cherries. I love them. I eat cherries all the time because they're only in season for a little bit. Love this woman. You're so cute. I know, berries are great. And again, those are part of the Dirty Dozen, so make sure you're getting those organic. Treat yourself, organic berries. All right. Nutrient delivery, juices, hydration, juice with high water content. We're going to make juice right now. Improve scalp circulation, beetroot and ginger in juice. Great. Awesome. Hi, Beach Lover. Thank you. I find it feels worse with brown rice, but I'm type O. I love me some Chef Liz. I forgot all about the Dirty Dozen. Patty, don't forget about the Dirty Dozen. Thank you for my heart. Oh, you guys are so good. Good morning. I eat fruits and vegetables that are grown in season. I read we should be doing that. Anne-Marie, anytime you can do seasonal produce or seasonal anything, it's great. Anytime. It's so funny. We try and be seasonal, but people want strawberries year-round now. It's kind of sad. But when you eat in-season berries, it's so much better. Or any in-season fruits, right? So much better. All right, let's see. We gotta up our likes today. Tappy, tappy, tap. I try not to overcook my fresh veggies. Yeah, it's probably a good idea. Some people need to, though. They have no choice. But yes. All right, now, juicing. Helps remove toxins, right? Reduces inflammation, easy absorption. So I have some juices for your hair. They just made bananas that don't turn brown. Do not buy those. Exactly, Mystical. When berries are on sale, when they're deep in the season, we put berries on sale, because they're obviously in season. But yeah, just try and find And if you have an extra $20 and you have access to Harry's berries, those are unbelievable. They're $20 for a pound, but they're so good. I know, Lauren, believe me. We're hot on their heels though these days. All right, spinach, kale, and other leafy greens, apples, berries, oranges, kiwis, and pomegranate, ginger, turmeric, aloe vera. We haven't talked about tons of aloe vera, but we're going to talk about that. Healthy hair, drink juices fresh, blah, blah, blah. You guys know that. Okay, so let's see. 2 large handfuls of spinach, kale. I forgot to pull my juicer out. You guys want me to make juice or you want me to just talk about it? You know, I talk about that a lot. Organic frozen juice for me, I love. Okay, give me 2 seconds. It'll take me a minute, less than, maybe 40 seconds to grab my juicer. Now I also got the new juicer. I bought it, but I haven't opened it yet. I was gonna open it today, but I forgot to, so I gotta clean it and wash it. But I got one of those juicers that presses it. I love watermelon juice. Lauren, were you here for the watermelon class when we made that watermelon refresher? Ooh, it's so good. So now I have both kinds of juicers. And I think I'm gonna like the juice press one even more. Oh, check out the Lauren. Oh, you gotta get in the recipe vault, Lauren. You will love it so much. $5 a month. You will be so happy you did. And in there is a whole class on. Hey, ma'am, how are you, Sharad? Charday? Is it Charday? Yeah, try it, Lauren. You're gonna be so happy. You really will. All right, so nice to see you. Hi, Patty. Go Popular. Yay. All right. So for juicing, I have a pure juicer. It's amazing. Yeah, I just bought, I haven't opened it yet. I've just been so busy and I want to try it before I say anything about it. But I just bought the masticating juicer that sort of presses it. So I don't know. I haven't tried it yet, but I'm waiting to try it. So it juices pumice, low noise, all kinds of fun stuff. So I'm gonna try it, and then once I try it, I'll bring it out and we'll use it together. Okay, so I have a couple of things here, and I think I learned a lot from you, and I'm changing my eating habits also. Thank you so much. You're very welcome. What brand? I have no idea. Ian Oris. I have no idea if it's good. I haven't used it yet. So until I use it, I don't know. I just woke up and I just turned on my TikTok and the first video, there's you. And oh my God, I said, she's on. That's so cute. How do we get your recipes? Sonia, if you click on the link in my bio, that's the store that I'm on. And it's $5 a month to be part of the recipe vault. And there's over 300 recipes, and they're separated into kitchen pharmacy, subscriber only, it's all of it. And Monday nights we do subscriber only. It's $3 a month, $2.99 or something. So for $7.99 is like if you got both of those, you have access to everything I'm doing. I have live cooking classes that I do on Sunday night. The next one coming is a fish class. Oh, okay. So Charday, you can, again, if you go to the stand store, there's a whole bunch of information about blood sugar and diets. You could even, if you wanted to, you could book a call with me and I can make, diabetic diet that I want to follow. Also, I will send you $5, but I need all recipes. Go to the link in my bio. How do I do detox? Go to the link in my bio, click that link, my love, and pick something, join something. I even will spend time with you and I create actual recipes specific to you and your family. and it really works very well. It's a 30-minute call with a whole thing, and it literally takes me, like yesterday I had somebody call me, and I literally spent, I want to say, almost 4.5 hours creating 30 different recipes specific to her needs. Good morning, my sunshine. How are you today?
Exhausted. Well, not really.
You're not really? I already purchased the menu plan with you, but I'm not sure how to schedule the meeting time. Heather, go in the link you should have gotten an email that will take you to the scheduler, and that should work. Yeah, there's a few people that haven't scheduled their meetings yet. And if I don't know where Tyler is, but let me I think he's obviously working, but let me make a note and I'll let him know. You can also DM me. You should get an email to schedule. Yeah, XO did it. And I think they're on a really good path. I met with her and her husband, and they're on a very good path, cooking and having fun. Right? Yeah, you will. It's really very beneficial to have, that work, and the notes that I give you, and the live on Facebook has no sound. Oh, really? Let me see. All right, well, that's good, Amy. I don't know how to fix that. I'm gonna have to wait till, it might be that the thing is so far away. She left again. Robin, she's gone again. All right, let's talk about, okay, so this is what I'm thinking. I have a couple of good, sound is good. Kelly, are you on Facebook or YouTube? Because we're streaming there. There are different email addresses from you guys. I will recheck. It should be coming, I don't know where it's coming from, Heather. I'll have to try it and figure it out. But if you're listening, and I don't think he is, I think he's busy at work today. But I will get to you today so that you know. Oh, the email's from Chef Liz. There you go. Off topic, what type of wood is your cutting board? What do you think of titanium? People are using titanium. I just don't want to use my knives on titanium or stainless. And this is actually a meat board, but I use it for everything else. And over the weekend, I put cast iron on it, and I marked it. I burned it with a mark. Yeah, check, and you should be able to book one. There's a few people that bought it and have not booked yet. Yes, it adds character, and it's seasoned now. All right, so carrots, berries, grapefruit, apple. I want to do like beet ginger and apple and carrot, and that's great because you get all of your wonderful. So I got my beet. We're gonna do ginger. Even turmeric is good, but I'm not into the pepper, so sometimes I don't want that. But I have some ginger, beets, and then where's my bag of carrots? Oh, here it is. Now, when I do, hi Diane, nice to see everybody. So yes, I have all those right now. Perfect. Oh, for juicing, you're talking about? Now, also, we'll do that with a smoothie. Coconut water, so good for hydration. So good. So, okay, and then spinach. Let's get the spinach in there too. I'm gonna use baby spinach for this because that's what I have. But if you have bunch spinach, you can do that too. And it doesn't does it, you know, I'm gonna do a salad with you guys, and I'm gonna do, yes, all good for regularity too. Yep, you can use kale, yes. I use cast iron, only that I cook in. Use turmeric and pepper for pain is a must, so it works, yeah. Yeah. I cook in cast iron and stainless steel pretty much all the time. The only non-stick pan I have is my crepe pan, and I think there's a video right now of me saying nobody's allowed to touch it because I don't want them to scratch it because it's expensive. So I'm the only one allowed to use it. That way I won't get mad if it gets scratched because I'll have done it. So obviously I'm gonna rinse all my produce. And I do not cut anything if it looks clean enough. I don't mess with it. I like it. I like the skin on because those are the nutrients. But I make sure, obviously, there's no mud or dirt. And you can also, like, I use like white vinegar and baking soda or powder to rinse my fruits and vegetables. For the most part, I already did my cucumber. He's pretty clean. So I'm gonna add a little cucumber to that. You don't have to. I don't think I have green apple, do I? Did I bring home green apple for my juicing? I did not. Oh, wait, hold on. I have another bowl of fruit and vegetables. Oh, lucky me, I have it. I like green apple. I'm a green apple girl when it comes to juicing. Hey, Tyler, Heather was asking about where she goes to book her appointment because she bought one but never booked it. How does she find that link to book? Is that in her email? Your ears must have been ringing. I was saying, oh, we got to get to Tyler. Thank you for my popular. Oh gosh, with that jojoba on the neem on my hands, everything is so soft. And you don't need all that like CeraVe or any of that. Ugh, I don't like any of that stuff. All right, so let's do this. You ready? All the links are in the confirmation email for questionnaire and Zoom call. I love the pulp and muffins after juicing. You do, Kelly? You know, I used to feed it to my chickens. I don't have chickens anymore, but when I did, I would juice, I would feed all of that to my chickens. I love that. Also makes fabulous compost. Britt, welcome. Welcome to the subscriber world. Jump on the link in my bio now and get in that recipe vault, and you will be completely connected and very happy, I might add. I'm going to be very bold and say you are not going to regret it. Is that what you were talking about? Yes, we were talking about that. I thought you were probably busy at work, so you weren't on, but somebody was looking for help to get on there. Heather G. Okay, look at this beautiful, can you guys see all this beautiful flavor? I mean, it looks so delicious, doesn't it? So if you add like a juice like this to you don't even have to do it every day, but at least one day. For those that subscribe, your socks will be knocked off at all. Great information. Dude, Mom, that's sweet. Get both links in their email after they book. Okay, so Heather, go back and find that email that you got. And then a piece of ginger. This is going to make it very spicy. For me, that's too much, but some people like that much. I do not, so I'm going to do a little less. All right, hi Christina, thank you for my heart. Yep, our fan club's at 102. Woo, woo. So for anybody that loves the creators that they followed, if they've never dropped a heart, it's always good when you first get into a creator's room to give them a heart me. I think it's like one thing, 1 penny or whatever. It's nice to see you, Christina. And it really helps the algorithm. It really helps us stay relevant and, you know, all that good stuff. And I think everything's changing, so I don't know what's going to happen next. All right. So now, what's it on mark? Okay, here we go. That should do it. It should really go like this. This. It's so odd. Okay, we'll do this. There we go. All right. So it's going to be a little loud. What is going on? There we go. All right, I'm a little spazzy. All right, it's going to be a little loud. Well, first I have to turn it on. Please, please. All right. Ridiculous. Okay, I don't think I'm going to put a cucumber in. You could. It's watery. I'll put it in anyway. I like it. It's going to add some fun. But look at this beautiful, and you don't really need all of this beet either. That's a lot. Is that a Breville? This is a Breville. You know where I got this Breville? I was shopping in a Home Goods, and this is an expensive juicer, and I think I got it for like 59 or 69 bucks. I was like, what? I'll take that. I was like, I've had so many juicers. I used to have the old Champion juicer that kind of masticated the juice. It spun it and grinded it. I know, it's such a good juicer. I am looking forward to the other one too, because I want to see, it's sort of like a press and it keeps the fiber in. So I want to try that. I'm interested. All right, here we go. It's going to be a little noisy. So what I usually do is I start with my ginger and my greens, and I end up with the more watery fruit, because that will get the most out of your ginger and your greens. So keep that in mind whenever you're doing this. All right, let me see. Do we need to change the, hold on, let me see. We got 2 DJ glasses. Okay. I got certified in herbology in '89. Thank God for my DO, understanding my natural ways. He does. You know, Kelly, it's really important. I was talking to somebody yesterday, and it is really important to have a practitioner. Restream has no sound. I don't know. I don't know why. That's what I was told too. Oh, there's a bunch of people in the chat that I missed. Hi, Chef. YouTube is muted. No sound. I think I just figured it out this whole time. Got it. Try that now. I think it works. I had the wrong microphone. It's really important to have a functional medicine doctor, a naturopath, somebody that looks at us from one whole being instead of parts, right? Because we're not parts. We're all interconnected. You know, our body, everything from our teeth to our feet, everything, they're on meridian lines and everything's connected. So when one thing isn't working, it could be something else. So I think the world is turning, this country's turning because people just don't feel good, and they realize, how do I feel better to enjoy my life, right? All right, so can you guys see this? Yes, right? Oh, Tyler, the whole time it was off. Such a bummer. Okay, I'm gonna turn that a little bit so you guys can see it. Okay, it's so hard because when you're really sick and you're scared and doctors are telling you, don't do this, don't do that, follow what I tell you, and you have all this fear, it's very hard. And I have learned over time, like, you know, there's a lot to be said about the old adage of you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make them drink. You know, when people are filled with fear, they're very afraid to change the way they do things. And they hang on to the one person that they feel they're supposed to trust. And it makes a difference. You want to try my drink?
No, do you have any food?
Yes, I can make you food. Try that. I think you'll like it.
You don't want it.
All right. What would you like to eat? We gotta take a small break to give the baby, my baby, some food. What would you like? An omelet?
Anything
What?
that I can put in my mouth.
Okay, ma'am. I got you.
I need it in like 5 minutes. I gotta get to the gym.
5 minutes.
Yeah.
Are you up for any avocado toast?
No.
Got it. Izzy's very cranky. She's the hangry girl. Hangry girl. All right. We're gonna make a quick omelet for her. She's been into eggs lately. So we're gonna do that for her really fast. And she will be very thrilled. Ooh, maybe I can make it with a little sausage. Let me see if I have sausage I can do. Oh, I got something. All right. You're gonna see, I'm gonna make her a quick, like, ham, broccoli, scallion, sort of. Sorry, guys. The little one, my little one comes, my saffron extract. Oh, we do that, but you know. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make them drink. I think she does take that, but still, she has the hangry vibe, always. It's just part of who she is. All right, I'm chopping up some ham, a little scallion, broccoli. You're gonna see me make an omelet for the kid pretty fast. I tapped so much it kicked me out. I love you. Thank you. I really am so grateful. I don't know which side I'd rather be on, the tapping side or the teaching side. All right, you know, it's so funny because when they were here this weekend, you can't let them know they can get daily bonus points after completing all daily missions. Oh, hi Myra. Good morning. What are you making, Chef? Alyssa, we are talking about hair health, and we just, my fingers say teaching side. Yes, I would just say yes. We just made a juice for hair health, and I'm just taking a quick commercial break to make my kid some breakfast so she can get to the gym and feel good. So, and she said I had to have it ready in 5 minutes. So, oops. So I'm just gonna do this very quick for her so that she feels good. Because it never feels good when you are cranky. I missed what was in the juice. Oh, I'll tell you, Kay. Hold on, let me just get this on the fire for her. So in the juice, we put beets, carrots, cucumber, red apple, and green apple, and spinach, right? So let me see if I can give you all the reasons we used those. Cucumbers are hydrating, nutrient dense, vitamin C. We have a little calcium going in there. What's the hair health juice? So you're gonna get a few. I think I have 2 or 3 in this little packet for you. You got booted for over tapping. I freaking love it. That's crazy. And beets. So it's really, this is great. Now, is it gonna give you immediate results? No, it is not gonna give you immediate results. But if you incorporate a juice like this and the other juices that are going to be in here, like I have a carrot berry collagen booster, and that has carrots, mixed berries, an orange or a grapefruit. Good morning, Marge Rick. Good morning, Marge. I'm gonna call you Marge. An apple and some turmeric or ginger. That's a collagen berry booster. So you're gonna have a few different juices in here that you can use. You eat one every other day, or one every other day. You incorporate it in your diet on a regular basis over 3 or 4 months. You add your rosemary spray to your hair. You do I'm gonna show you a salad. I need to have a vegetable garden too. Most of this is ready. I know. Do you have a book, or are they all on your page? So, okay, I have a cookbook out. It's my first one. It's soups. And then there's like a freebie on the Stan Store that you can get. You can download a pantry makeover for organic. It's like how to turn your pantry over to clean foods. This is all certified organic food that I work with. That's my jam. But this book I have here, and then what I do is on the link in my bio, there's a section, part of the recipe vault is kitchen pharmacy. And in the kitchen pharmacy is where you'll find all these, there's sort of like 20-page ebooks that you can get based on different issues. Like last week we worked on menopause. This week it's hair health. We've done, I don't know, can you guys remember? Cold and flu remedies. We've done superfood salads, juicing, all kinds of things. Blood pressure, we have them for, there's probably, since December 2nd, I think we started Kitchen Pharmacy that week, and I don't think we've missed any. So count how many weeks that is. And you'll find all, information there. And it's, the recipe vault is $5 a month. There's literally more than 300. I should start to say there's about 450 recipes. Because each one of these little books, some of them have 7-day meal plans. Some of them just have like 10 or 12 recipes. Some have 3 recipes. It's all over the place. Yup, you're gonna have all my hair oils in here, all the sprays. It has everything in here. You're gonna get all of that. And then I'm gonna make you I'm just gonna show you a quick hair health salad, and then you'll have that. And then there's like 2 or 3 salads in here and 2 or 3 juices. You'll get all of that. You'll know how to make the jojoba oil and with the neem and all of that. I have a honey one that goes in and how it makes it softer. Yeah, it's nice. It's gonna be a little mini book. So kind of check it out. See what you like. There's something for everyone on there. You can even book a call with me if that makes you happy. And I design recipes specific to you and your family to help you. So if you have a bunch of issues, or you're just looking, like one time I made one for a woman. She was pregnant. She needed to be gluten-free. She was really not feeling well. She was trying to balance herself. She couldn't get there. And I made her all of these recipes. I think she had a couple of autoimmune things going on. So I really spend a lot of time, and you get a very comprehensive sort of group of information to help you. Is the call included? Sonia, that is separate. You have, just go on that link. Just click on it. And just go and poke everything and read about it, and it will, and then you can find something that you love.
What? The eggs aren't ready.
It takes time to cook. It's ham, broccoli, scallion. Why don't you try it first before you complain?
I don't eat ham.
You always ate ham in that clucking thing. I thought you would love it.
The clucking thing?
Yeah, when you go to that restaurant
That
that
has
you love.
cheese and potato.
Yeah, you're gonna get goat cheese next.
Can you put this on my face a little bit?
Can I put what? Excuse me, did you say hi to everybody?
Hello. Well, I haven't eaten yet. I don't
Okay.
like to be talked to before I get. You know that. Sorry, I came off bitchy, but I just don't.
Thank you for the follow. Angelina, thank you. What am I doing with
I
this?
should blend it because I don't think I fully blended on my face. Too tired this morning.
All right, I think that's good. I'm a makeup artist too. Huh. All right, here, take that, love. All right, that's gonna be ready.
Is it ready?
Yeah, I'm just gonna put the goat cheese in for you now, and you're all set.
I gotta put my
Oops. Robin, I can feel you tapping. All right.
I just got a little bit of water.
All right, I did it for you. Your work stuff is done.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. I did it last night and it's laying out. I don't know if it needs to be pressed, but it might be.
Wait, it's air dried?
No.
Oh.
I'm saying I didn't iron it.
I didn't iron it.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Back up, man. Did they eat?
Don't know. I did not feed them. Well, this is the first time they've been downstairs. Have they gone out yet?
Ah! Loki, the word.
They haven't gone out yet.
I don't know that I can't like do it right now.
Can you just tell Dad because I'm on my
Dad,
live?
can you please come downstairs and walk
She
the
is.
dogs? I have limited time. No, I don't. I'll come back and
I'm
walk
on
them.
live, but I need your help, Ron, please.
Thank you, Mom. Thank you. I appreciate it.
No worries. Happy to do it, love. All right.
Hello.
It was kind of funny because when Tyler was here, he was watching us and we were like in our space. I was like, this is not fake. It's the way it goes. All right. So
Where's
now
Jackson.
I haven't seen Jackson.
Jackson.
She knows it too, though, Roseanne, for sure. All right. So yeah, she got a nice little omelet right before she goes.
Jackson. Sorry.
Yeah. All right. So now let's make a nice spinach salad.
Come downstairs. Walk a potty.
Please take them out. All right. Let's make a nice spinach salad. We'll do it on a plate because I like the way that looks when it's on a plate. Hello, dog.
Come on, let's go downstairs.
Spinach.
Come on, man.
Spinach, right? Avocado. Now, I don't have hard-boiled eggs, but it's normal life here, John. That's it, exactly. Thank you for saying that. I forgot to make my hard-boiled eggs, but I would make a nice hard-boiled egg, and you could either slice it over this or walnuts, salmon. This is great. The two, though, ingredients that I do have a little salmon. I think I have some grilled salmon from last night. So this is a good way to do it leftover. I'm going to show you. All right. So we're going to do this.
Hard for you.
We're gonna just lay that out. And then let me get some walnuts in. You know, this could also, it could be a nice lunch or breakfast, either way. And I'm gonna get out let me see, I hope I have walnuts in here. I think I do. Are you saying hello, or are you just
trying
staring?
to look at myself. I look
Really?
weird in this camera.
We're gonna chop up some walnuts. And this is sort of like, you could do, remember our niçoise dressing that we made? You could make this with the niçoise. So it's like a Dijon mustard, and we're gonna do it together also. But this makes I like that for,
This is really good.
it's really good. Oh, we got a really good sort of word on the omelet. Yeah, it's good, right? Because the ham is salty. It makes it nice, right? I should have put some spinach in there for you.
I'm perplexed at the fact that you're 61.
What?
I'm perplexed at the fact that you're 61.
Why is that?
Because you don't look it.
I don't look it. I don't feel it.
Whoa.
Do I have? Where did I put that salmon? Do we still have that, or do we eat it? Bummer. Okay, no more salmon. Well, I would flake on here salmon. Ooh, how about we do a fried egg? We'll do a fried egg. Cut them once, cook place on top. Cheaper cooking me. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. We're gonna get an egg right now. Now you could put some mixed berries. Let's put some strawberries. Is it good? I'm so glad. I could have sworn I saved that, but that's all right. I even have some. Guys, if you have the chicken walnut salad recipe, if you got that, you could also put like a scoop of chicken walnut on here, or a tuna salad. I mean, you could do pretty much anything, any of those things, because they're all gonna work. But you see what I'm doing? Every one of these, all of these fruits and vegetables, show up every time in what we do. But look at how pretty that is. And then with our Dijon, and we'll do a fried egg on top. You get one egg. And then what else we have? A sliced red onion we could slice in here. It's like you don't really even need goat cheese or anything like that. Although I'm a cheesy girl, so I like goat cheese and all of that. But for this particular one,
Mom made me the most insane omelet. You should go on and say hello.
look at that. Look how pretty this is. I mean, look how beautiful. Oh, okay. So, look how pretty that is.
Mama.
Oh my gosh, you ate that whole thing?
So good.
And now you're happy.
Yep. Good morning, everyone.
You feel better? Try this. Try this drink. Don't drink a lot because you just ate, so you don't want to have a stomach ache. Try that. Well, because you don't want to suck that all down, you'll have a stomach ache after you ate an omelet. I just want you to taste it. Isn't that good?
No. It's very gingery.
It's very gingery. I like this. Look at this. And then let's fry our egg and put it on top. Oh, I want to make the dressing with you. Hold on. Let's make the dressing.
Mom,
Yes.
I'm gonna take your room, Papa.
No, you're not.
What?
I need my room pop, pop, pop.
In an hour? I'll be back in an hour. I'm always safe, always cautious.
We're going to lower that a little bit. This is going to look so pretty with the fried egg. All right, now we're going to do a little olive oil. I really like when it's quiet and it's just us. This is my hacky time. Let me get this off. I do not like these stoppers. They're very stressful. Okay, so I'm going to do a little bit of olive oil, maybe like 2 tablespoons. And then, I like the organic lemon juice. we use so much of it in my commercial kitchen, and now I just keep it on hand. I mean, I do have lemons, and I can squeeze them if you want. I have them right here. I zested. Ooh, let's do that. Let's add a little lemon zest. Can I add lemon zest? Where's my zest? Oh, here it is. Look. You guys see that? This always adds some fragrant, yummy, and obviously I'm always gonna tell you guys, don't zest a non-organic lemon, because all you're doing is zesting pesticides or sprays, and you don't wanna do that for obvious reasons. Look how pretty that is. And then we're gonna add a little squirt of Dijon mustard. Dijon. Now I know I just had that Dijon mustard. Where is it? I really want Dijon. Oh, here it is. Nope, that's whole grain. Oh, this is whole grain. Spicy brown. All right, we'll have to use our whole grain because I don't see my Dijon. All right, whole grain it is today. Let me see, can you guys see this? Yes, okay, good. You can see that? Good. We're gonna do a little squeeze, just a little, don't need a lot. A little bit of lemon juice. Now for this particular dressing, because you're using mustard, I would not add salt to this. You could, but not, yep, I'm watching. You could use salt, but you don't need it. Because that spiciness comes through, you have the nuts and everything. I mean, I love this salad. This is gonna be breakfast this morning. Look at how pretty that is. Isn't that beautiful? All right, mustard, we're gonna do a little salt and garlic. Oh no, no salt, garlic powder. Garlic powder. And then let me see, anything else, Dijon? Now, you could put vinegar in this, but we have the lemon juice, so that's better. I think that's better for this. And then look, this is gonna, with the strawberries and the egg and the avocado, this is really, love it, and you're really eating your colors. I know, right? It looks, I mean, how, you know, if you're eating with your eyes first and then you put your little bit of dressing over this, you know, this is where your hair health comes in. Eating like this, look at how pretty. So good. All right, let's check our egg. I mean, he needs a little bit of cook time. He's almost there. I'm gonna do this very quickly, although it's gonna cover the egg, but we'll see. I'm not eating wings for breakfast. I don't believe you for a minute. I know now that you're eating wings. But they're so good, right? Look, that's protein. It's a good way to start your day with some protein. So I would do this. I would cut up the salad. And you know what else I'm gonna put on here, right? What am I putting on here? You guys know it. I know you know it. I know who's been paying attention. I know Kimye and Robin are gonna get this. Maybe all of you guys are gonna. Thank you, Dude Mom. Dude Mom got it. Immediately that's going on here. Okay, look at that. I mean, look at that salad. This is breakfast. I gotta say, ground flax. Oh, you guys listen to me. I love you. All right. Come on, baby. Oh, I don't want to break my egg. Hold on. I need something a little thinner. Oh, there we go. Look how pretty. Come on. How good is that? And then here's my flax. Freaking love that. Cheers. Should I try it? I want to try it. I'm going to put the egg on the side though. I don't want to eat my egg just yet, but I do want to try this. Oh my gosh, look at that deliciousness. I need a red onion. Where's the red onion? Mmm. Oh, where's your buddy, Loki? Hello, Loki. You know who wants to see you? Come here, baby. Your friend wants to see you. Hi. It's so good. It's so good. Right? How good is that? I don't know if you can see the big boy behind me. Jackson, come here, baby. He's camera shy. I know, he licks his lips. They're both sitting here now waiting. Come here, Thor. Come here, Thor. I don't know why you're so unloved, because you're just as mushy. Look at this big fluff ball. Hi. Hi, Camille. So we did all about hair care, and this is like a wonderful, yummy salad to make if you are really trying to keep your hair healthy, and a drink. And in this drink, we made Kelly, see? It makes a big difference, right? And I'm gonna say it 100 times. It's the same food. It's always the same food, right? The omega-3 fatty acids, the fresh vegetables, all the good produce, eggs, everything, nuts, seeds. This is the way to eat every time. Now, do you want to have a burger or a piece of steak or something? Of course, you could do that too, but you want to add, we need 25,000 more. Okay, 4 ingredients on that dressing: oil, mustard, lemon juice, and garlic powder. Woohoo! So delicious, right? Yeah, Kelly, I mean, dandelion is fabulous. You can totally add dandelion to all of this. It works. What did you put in the juice? So the juice has beets, carrots, ginger, cucumber, and some green apple. And it wakes up your hair follicles. All of this wakes up. This is all, listen, it's, when you start eating like this, it helps every part of you, right? It doesn't just help your hair, it's helping everything. Your gut, your immune system, your mood, the way, you know, all of it, everything. So I'm gonna finish all of these today and get them to you so that you can start eating so wonderfully. And remember, eggs are good for biotin. You forage the dandelion. Well, you know, it's funny, this season I grabbed a ton of my dandelion out of my garden and I made a salad with them. And if you guys remember, Thor got really sick. He ate every dandelion flower in our garden and detoxed himself so bad. He had a trip to the, he got a trip to the vet. It was a little scary for a minute. All right, do you guys have any questions about our wonderful class today? I'm gonna eat my breakfast. Woohoo! So hair health, very good. I will make sure that you have all my little hair remedies in there too. with all the different things. I'll put the vitamins in there that I use so that you know. Thank you, thank you. Remember, check out the Stan Store, book an appointment, join the movement, share this, let people know too. I'm glad you found us too, Kelly. Welcome. Check out everything. At the very least for you guys right now, get on the Book of Face, free to join. Get to YouTube, both are the organic food movement, and you'll be able to at least start to get there. It's sad you don't see dandelions anymore because everyone's spraying their yards. I know. We don't do that. Sorry, is the salad, what green? The salad in here is spinach. Tea. You know, I think about that sometimes. Yes, our grandmas were so smart, weren't they? They did the best stuff. I remember my grandmother would leave her tea bag on the kitchen sink on a tablespoon, and she would use it 2 times, you know, so she'd get her last, oh look, I even have some cashews. You can watch you can watch these live replays over on her YouTube channel. Yes, exactly. Is my question being filtered? I did not see what you said. Let me see. The last question I had from you was, what is my buddy Loki doing? Kelly. DM me about that. Yeah, share the page with family and friends. 20 more tabs? Okay, let me word it different. You know, Jean, for me, when do you use real garlic versus garlic powder and garlic salt? Hi Serena. I very rarely use garlic salt. I like mine separate. My mother-in-law was asking about the notes that are lymph. Anything for that? Oh, you're the second person that's asked. Maybe it was your mother-in-law. I would have to know more about what's happening to give you the right answer. But for lymph drainage, I would start with eucalyptus oil. Why are they swollen? Which ones? And they're obviously clogged, you know? So you just lightly rub all of underneath the arms, you know, like you have to start draining. But you got to find out why. Eucalyptus oil's great. But let's chat about that. You know, the rebounders, you know, the things that you jump on, even the thing that you wiggle. I know that Cheryl's on that now too. That helps. That vibration plate. Dry brushing, awesome. Always when you're dry brushing, you go towards the heart, never away from. That moves but dry brushing up here for lymphs, I don't know if I would do that. I don't know, would we do that? But here, you know how you start here, but you don't have to like dig. You just have to go soft. And I know when I use good morning, Mary. I would just be doing this. Very soft, yep. Here, you know, and you go here, all the way down, and then, you know, under your arms like that. You can feel the difference too when you do that, I think, right? Don't you guys feel the difference? The vibration plate. Cheryl, are you on your vibration plate today? We're so close with our tapping. I'll hang and wait. We almost did okay with, ooh, that feels so good. Ooh, I like that. It feels so good. Can't type while I'm on it. Oh! That makes sense. Big 6 lymphatic method. Huh. Was that like where to massage it? I never heard of that. Yeah, that's important. That's so important. Look at us, how we know all this good stuff. I love this. This is my breakfast. I don't know if I'll eat the egg though. All right, my loves, we're almost there. Hey, Mr. DJ, keep those records playing. All right. If you're new here, oh, we need 3 more DJ classes. Chef is off live for a couple of days, so need it now. Oh, yeah, that's true. Thank you, Patricia. It's so nice to see you. I'm so glad you guys were all here today. We talked a lot about hair health. Excuse me. Lower back. Oh, we're still working on the limbs. Your tapper comes this week. Oh, yay! Never thought salad for breakfast? Let me tell you something. Camille, I don't know what your normal breakfast is, but the standard American diet breakfast, sing it. Having such a good time dancing with my baby. Who is that? Is that John Cougar? Who sang that? It's such a pretty salad, isn't it? Loved it. Yeah, salad with a piece of salmon, even a piece of grilled chicken, an egg, hard-boiled egg. Honestly, it's a game changer in the morning. You know how there's a lot to be said about maybe flipping dessert to lunchtime, although it's never a good time for the standard American diet breakfast. An egg and cheese bacon sandwich there's never a good time to eat that. If you eat it for breakfast, you're gonna crash and it messes up your digestion. If you eat it for lunch, you're gonna crash at work. And then if you eat it for dinner, you're gonna spike your blood sugar again. So this is definitely a better choice. Can you eat the breakfast of that? You could, but I wouldn't do it every day. I'd rather see you guys do this. It's so much better for you. So much. So much better. All right, you guys, you got my cookbook. You've got Facebook, YouTube. You've got, what else? Oh, the link in my bio has all good stuff. The schedule for the rest of the week, I'll be on Saturday morning at 10. We're gonna be doing kitchen hacks. I need to nap for 3 days after all that food and the long drive. I believe that. Do you ever cheat with your diet like a guilty pleasure? All the time, Stacy. We went to, this weekend we were all eating ice cream from a really famous ice cream place here. I ate a honey bun for breakfast today. Wasn't it delicious? I say to people all the time, 90% of the time I am 100% organic. So when I eat crap or I eat something that doesn't make me feel good, I don't care. I don't care. You know, Stacey, I feel like I cannot be that person that says, if you eat this, you're gonna unalive and you're poisoning me. Thank you, Mary. I appreciate that. You know what I mean? There's no, what good is that going to do for us? I mean, I appreciate those people because they make you aware. But for some people who get very nervous and scared, eggs and veggie omelet, sliced avocado, that's a good way to do it, Carol, in the morning. No bread. Keep the bread and the carbs out of protein meals. The food, there's a lot to be said about food combining. Oh, that's another thing that's on the recipe vault, a whole thing about food combining. Vegan to non-vegan, you can do it slowly, you know. Start with stocks maybe if you don't want to be vegan and you feel the need for meats, they're calling you. Why don't you start? Hey Andrew, good morning. Why don't you start with like broths? Start with bone broth or chicken broth. I haven't eaten them forever, but it was so heavy and it got me dizzy. Yeah. You know, Mystical, you love to cook. Make your own donuts. We should do donuts. You want me to do a jelly donut for you guys? I can make a jelly donut with you. Or a regular donut. Usually eat yogurt and Cheerios. So what I say, yeah, everybody wants donuts. Yes, all right. I mean, listen, I feel this Boston cream, Bavarian cream. Look at you guys, we're all in. All right, let's do that. Donut class. What was I gonna say to you? I want to roll back for 1 second. Okay, we could do that. Tons of replays, yes. Oh yeah, a lot of replays are about to drop. I handed 2 terabytes of videos that are coming up, so you're gonna get all access. So what I say to people is this: look, there's a lot of autoimmune issues out there, and for the most part, you gotta stay focused on that so that you can function in life, right? You don't wanna spend the rest of your life in bed. Now, once you get back on your feet, if you're going to a wedding or you're having a birthday or you have a special dinner that you want to do and you want to eat something that might not necessarily work for you, I think you learn how to make that. Especially a lot of people that are here enjoy cooking and want to learn how to cook. And I'm sorry, but I don't see anything wrong with making an organic ingredient filled good donut that you eat once in a while, that tastes good and satisfies you, and you move on, right? Now, if you have food issues, like, you know, like a person who can't consume alcohol or a gambler, and, you know, food is your issue and you've got to kind of stay focused, vegan gluten donuts, it was so good. Jennifer, I know how to make gluten-free apple cider donuts. I can teach you that. I have a fabulous recipe that I created for my daughter. It really is not hard. And I'm here with you. I'm teaching you. We work together. You have the video replays. You can see everything. I'm not saying to you, take your diet. And, well, thanks for saying that when I'm home. You know, how about apple fritter? Yeah, those are easy. Well, it sounds like we're going to have a donut cooking class. I mean, listen, I'm not the best at making them, but I can get you by to really enjoy a good jelly donut. I think once a year I make jelly donuts for my family and I sit and eat them for a day and a half. Yeah, October, when you're back. Yeah, they're good for the fall. Is your recipe vault, do you have gluten-free, dairy-free recipes? Anne-Marie, almost every recipe that you're gonna get can be switched over. So just so you have a little background about me, I'm a professionally trained vegan chef. I've been cooking forever. I do fry them. I do fry the jelly donut. You kind of have to. But you don't have to. I mean, we could make profiteroles too, and we can fill those. And beignets, but those usually need to be fried. But when I fry something, Camille, I fry them in a mix of avocado and olive oil one time. That's so funny. Yeah, Tyler and Janet are just part of the family now. Fried jelly. You guys are awesome. What I'm saying to you is, and I have to be gluten-free. So to finish answering your question, you guys, the chat's running so fast. To finish your question, Anne-Marie. So what I do is for the most part, I can transition almost every recipe into vegan, out of vegan, gluten-free, dairy-free. I can get you anywhere. So there's a lot of that. And if you like the gluten and dairy-free, this weekend, this Sunday is our fish class. Next week, it's $25. You get your recipes ahead of time, but next week is our vegan and vegetarian cooking class. We do it off here. zooming around. Is that how you do it? I don't know how you tell people. And you get the recipes ahead of time, and then you get about 4 to 6 recipes per class, and I do 3 live with you, and you can choose to either cook, watch and take notes, or yeah, I think the donut class will be a subscriber only. The food combining info, that's awesome. Queen Bee, it's in there. I've always wanted to try and make them. It's easy, Marie. Not fried though. No, what we'll do is we'll bake the apple cider ones, and we can also bake profiteroles, and you know, we can kind of do that. But fried donuts that you're stuffing with jelly, really, I mean, I could look it up and test a baked one for you. But we could try mousse. Okay, we'll do mousse. Oh, no. Yeah, you get detailed and shopping lists with the cooking classes. Mystical chef Tyler, is Mystical Blue Eyes a what do you call it? I'm a Zeppeli girl. We can make Zeppelis. Maybe we should do all of that. Donut, Zeppeli, profiterole, beignet. I mean, those are all cultures of donuts, really. It's a variation of a donut. It'll say chef, yes. If it says chef, then yes. Yeah, her name says chef. We hit 100. I love that, you guys. We've had a steady 80 people this whole time. I love that. Thank you, guys. Thank you for all your support and love. I'm gonna eat my salad and dream about donuts. Bake, just brush light olive oil. Yeah, we could try it, Kelly. I'm all in. I'll try anything. I'll cook anything with you guys. Anything. Copper, you're not answering my emails. Are you getting them? Please answer me. I've been thinking about you forever. Check your email. My finger. I think we'll do great. So the next class I'll be on is Saturday with Kitchen Hacks. It'll be 10 a.m. Saturday morning, and we will get busy. I'm so excited. Thank you guys so much. I'm actually going to see my brother. He's coming into town from Atlanta, which I'm really happy about. I haven't seen him in a long time. I think since Christmas. It might have been, I think it's been before that. I think it's before that. I don't remember the last time I've seen him. So I'm very excited. I'm gonna spend the next few days. I know, maybe I can get him to cook with me one of the days that we're here together. He's a good cook too. He makes beignets. Maybe I'll make him do a video with me. All right, my loves, nice to see you all. I will see you soon. Check out the link in my bio. Get in there. Oh, join the Book of Face. Get on YouTube, and you'll, so that you're part of the scene. Your service dog eats raw food. I used to cook my dogs all raw food, and I haven't had time. So we buy the farmer's dog. It makes me feel a little guilty that I don't cook for him. Thank you, Mary. Need campfire download. I sent it to you. You got it already. You've had it. What's today? You left yesterday? You got it yesterday. Late last night I sent it. What? The instinct food is really good for the dogs. I do salmon and something else. Oh, really? All right, I'll have to check it out. Use Pure Balance, no grain. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I find that the dogs do better with no grain, right? We made dog food, little dog treats. Kelly, if you look on YouTube, you'll find that video, that download. Wait a minute, was that that was like a Saturday night? I forget when it was, but you should be able to find it. All right. Take care. I will see you guys all soon. There'll be tons of video content coming up. We have a whole series coming up. Our kids series is in the works. I absolutely sent it. I will check again. Nice to see you, dude, Mom. Take care, guys. Tyler, I'll reach out to you in a minute and we'll find it. That's cool, Kelly, that you do that. We love our Chef Liz. Bye, Grandma. Bye, Abuela. Mwah. Bye, guys. Make sure you claim your points.